Hey guys, what's going on? B here. Welcome back to TimeShot on the Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. Guys, I've done a bunch of work on the base and I'm so excited to show you. I hope you guys like it. I didn't want to work on the roof anymore with you guys because I thought, you know what, 4 or 5 episodes of me just working on a roof is going to be boring. So I got some work done so we could start on this project today. We're doing a hidden staircase, a redstone hidden staircase, because I asked you guys in the last episode, do you think hidden rooms, hidden stuff is pretty cool? And without spoiling it too much, I guess, you guys are like, yes, do it. So this staircase, this one will be a very special staircase. This is going to be the donation hallway, Patreon hallway for whoever supports the channel. In that sense, I will be coming here. All of my important stuff will be underneath the ground, so like my enchanting table, my ender chests and stuff, and that way I get to pass it often because I expect to be using that quite a bit in this on TimeShot, as well as my ender chests and all of my other stuff. So this is going to be where the names are for whoever donates. We'll start working on it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of the piston work done and the redstone in this episode. I might do it next episode. I am not, let me be honest, I am not a redstone genius. I am not a redstoner. I am horrible at redstone. So I might even do it off camera and then just like bring you guys in and let you just see it. With that said, obviously I'm going to be using a tutorial, so don't hate, okay? You know what? People have done it. People have already figured out how to, so I don't have to have a headache. So I'm going to definitely use it. And then when I do, I'll definitely give some credit to whoever designed the one I'm going to be using. But before we start that, I want to show you the work. So the roof, guys, I am so pleased with how it turned out. The detail, everybody said, B, put some stone up there, and you guys were right. It ties it all together. It looks like it's structurally sound. It's beautiful. Now, Mandy on the last episode asked me or told me I should be using darker wood on the horizontal struts. And you know what? Great idea. Once I find a roofed forest, I'm going to go and I'm going to replace these with some darker stuff just to add a little bit more contrast to the build, because there is a lot of spruce. You can see here, holy geez, right? Lots of spruce, and it kind of gets lost in there. So maybe even replace these with the dark oak, and then it'll just pop. I don't know, maybe. I'm thinking about that still, but definitely these will be changed out. This, I had to add, this wall. Now you're saying, hey B, you didn't have this wall there before. You crazy, man. What is that? Well, guys, listen, that is a solution to a problem I came up with or created by myself. And I think it worked out pretty good. You know, there are still a little bit of flat areas, which I could put some stairs in. Like I've had stairs there and stuff, just to add a little bit more texture. But I've had to improvise, and I think it looks cool here. It kind of leads into it, right? It looks cool. Maybe lower this down, so it's not such a, squatted area, right? It almost looks like you're gonna hit your head, but you drop at the last minute. But you go out here, and this is what caused me so much pain, and I was just like, okay, I gotta come up with something. Those windmill blades, it looks so freaking awesome. I love it. Let's go over here. This is actually the best view of it, is like right here, or up on that mountain right there. But I'm not gonna go there. It's too far away. Look at how awesome that looks. Like if you go over to Fultron's and let's just say he's like, oh man, I'm gonna do some wheat farming. What? Yo, what the heck? What is that? That's gonna blow me away. It looks like it's in motion. I'm just so happy with how that turned out, guys. I built these blades in B builds, and obviously, oh man, dude, I've heard you for the last 3 days. I'm gonna come down here. I'll light this place up. Sorry, I got distracted. Let's light this up. We don't need no skeletons right there. I've had to fill up some of this. I'm doing some terraforming. And you can see here I've started. We're gonna be I'm gonna claim this land as mine right here. up to here, and I'm gonna secure the facing of the actual mountain here, so it doesn't like flush away in like a rainstorm or something, right? So I have an idea for it, so don't worry, I'm gonna be building that soon, hopefully. But let's pop here. So I've done a little bit more landscaping, added a tree, and I'm starting to add grass over the stone. I'm taking the stone away and adding dirt, which is gonna look awesome. Just give us a little bit more space to work with. I'm not gonna go too far. I don't want to have to terraform this whole place into grass. But here is my issue, and you're gonna see it firsthand. There's a little divot. I'll show you this stuff in a second. Here, the blades themselves are fairly long, and they come down into the structure. And I had this, if you guys remember, this was all sealed off, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna either have to bring my windmill up and then have the, oh, my dog's moving. Hi, Callie. She's so tired. She was playing with Carter today, which is my parents' Great Dane. She's just so exhausted, so you might hear her from time to time move. But I was looking at this and I was like, I've spent so much time on getting this the way I liked it to look. There's curves in it. There's some motion. I'm liking it. I don't want to lift this thing up again. So I decided, let's improvise. If this was already built, and let's just say we wanted to incorporate this, or this was like an afterthought, or a new owner came in and bought it, and they just cut away the roof line, and these blades, now just, use your imagination and let's pretend there is no wind gusting this way, because the blade would definitely hit the side of the house and just tear it apart. But it cuts through here, goes up and around, and it just keeps going, and it doesn't touch. And I'm just like, see, it barely, like, it would just barely skim this. And I'm just so happy with the way it looks. Like it looks like they planned for that, right? They planned for it. Anyway, it looks cool. If you guys, tell me what you guys think about it in the comment section. If you like it, if it's cool, if it's not cool, maybe I should replace it and maybe incorporate, maybe move this section back a bit. I don't know. And then here we can see the stone stairs securing the mill into the building itself. And I've just played around with some like slabs here, and I've added little divots just to give it a little bit more, and some stairs, give it more character. If for some reason somebody looks at it from above, you don't know, somebody might build like a very tall building right here. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm going to do this off camera. You guys don't need to see that, or maybe I will do it on camera if you guys want me to. But we're not working on that in this episode. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It's taken me so long to get the roof. I mean, not that long. We're only on episode number 10, which is kind of awesome too. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way that works out. And from here, it looks like it's not there. And then you come up and you're like, what are you, crazy? I've had to do that anyway, because I didn't want anything spawning in on me, right? Man, I just slept. I'm so excited just to start something different, because I've been working on this roof for so long this weekend. And then lighting will be fixed in here. I'm gonna put some torch stuff in here. I'm just not torch like these, but I'll design something so it actually looks kind of nice. So let's just do this. Okay, let's get digging. Let's get a digging. So I was talking about this as the donation haul. Let me just double check. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this got to be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I was to do this, we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is going to be the donation Patreon haul, but we're gonna try to do something maybe a little bit different, because I know a lot of people on TimeShot have one. So I don't want to just take their design and just incorporate it as my own. So we're gonna do something a little bit more the B way. And a little bit more different, just to stand out and just say, hey, okay, this is how I'm going to to thank you guys, because there already has been there's been a couple of people who have donated, and they will grandfather over into this, as well as some Patreons. So I want to thank you guys so much for that, and definitely haven't forgot. So you guys will be the first ones in here, and I've got ideas for it, but I don't want to share them just yet because I'm still finalizing it. I got the room, how I want it to look and everything like that. And I'm hoping I can get this redstone done, because it's going to be difficult for me, because automatic lighting is okay, but I don't usually redstone too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8, 9, 10, and then it goes out one more here and here. Okay, so it's a 6x12 to fit all of the pistons in, and I believe, I want to say I go down one more, so I'm going to actually take it down one more, because I think it's 3 or 4 high. If not, that's okay. We will work with it. Okay, we'll just get everything kind of looking the same. So, uniform. Ooh, let's get this lit up. Have creepers and things spawn down here. Be horrible. Okay, so it'll drop down, and then we could even have multiple rooms if we wanted to, because I plan on just, I don't want this to just be like, okay, I'm in, I'm out, I'm just doing these things. I want to kind of pass these things majority of the time that I'm on or doing something. So what I plan on doing is moving some of my important things, so like the ender chest and the crafting, not the crafting, yeah, the crafting bench, my bed, and the enchanting table down here. So on my way down, I'm passing these things and I'm remembering, and it's kind of, it's not just me popping down a sign and then walking out and going to another build, right? So I'm always coming down here to pass it. So I want to get this a little further from the base. I don't think anybody's behind me, so I think I'm good that way. The maze is that way, so I can't go too far out that way, but I don't think I'll have to worry about it if I go back and split it out. And I know Edson's working on that. The zombie spawner was over there, and I think he's rebuilding something over there, so I won't go too far that way. We'll kind of just go backwards and hope for the best. Maybe we find a cave. That would be kind of cool. And we can do like a build off the cave, because I don't plan on leaving the spawn area anytime soon, because after this build, I've got a bit of land around me, so I want to kind of maybe build some other things like around this that kind of play off its design, and it would turn out to be like a little city or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I've got so many ideas. I have a mega project I'd like to start, but I want to make sure that I'm done with this build and stuff like that. And I don't want to move out too far away, because this is where all the magic happens, man. This is where all the magic happens. You got all these shops in town. These will go away. And I can't leave them. I can't. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna continue just digging away here, and then I'll bring you back when I'm happy, and then we're kind of getting the general idea of a shape for this hallway that I like. So I will see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, I have cut away a bunch of underground and extended it as far as I kind of want to go for now. This will open up a lot of area for me to build in. I know a lot of people were talking, I forget which episode it was. Some people were saying do an underground build, and this is, I guess, technically going to be it. We're going to be working down here quite a bit, working on the walls, having a ceiling. We're going to do something a little different, though. I'm not going to do the normal just flat walls. We're going to try to make them 3D, incorporate all of the designs of this building down below in a confined area. So this space will be all the redstone and piston work. It'll open up a walkway down here into this hallway, and then maybe it offshoots rooms and stuff. Maybe we could do like a fallout shelter or something. That'd be kind of awesome, where it just weaves around into different corridors, and it's just kind of a man-made, I don't know, tunnel, I guess. So we're going to actually start on the design here. The redstone is going to wait. I'm not going to do it. I might do it on camera so you guys can watch me struggle, because I'm definitely going to. It's just, I'm not looking forward to it. I've watched the tutorial, I've tried to build it, and I'm already stumped. So let's get to this. This I'd like to bring back to here. Now I'm going to actually, okay, this is just for me to cut away and kind of see how far I kind of want to go back here. And then we're just going to play with, I've got a lot of spruce here that we're going to use as our kind of ties. I want to talk to you guys about the TimeShot UHC, guys. Ooh, it launched on Sunday at 2 p.m. It was super exciting. I want to thank Michael Ton for being such a great guest. Michael has been a friend of mine for quite a bit of time, and I heard that this was going on, and the Time Shotter said it was a guest episode, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to invite Michael. That's, you know, the least I could do for all the help he's given me over the years, being a moderator, just being a friend and helping me. You know, sometimes I talk to him about things that are bugging me, and he just, you know, listens and gives his 2 cents. So definitely somebody cool. If you guys have not, checked out the UHC, there's a link to Michael's channel. He doesn't do YouTube too much, but he does from time to time stream. And I want to bug him more to stream, because he's such a great, just a PvPer, that I get lost with what he does. It's just insane. He's like a Blitz. I forgot the name of it because I don't play it enough. A Blitz champion on Hypixel, and that's actually where I found him. We found each other on a Twitch night, and it's been crazy ever since. So thank you, Michael, for being a part of that. If you guys check out the UHC, definitely give a shout to Michael on Twitter if you see him, or you want to follow him. Because he's cool. He's a cool dude. He's a rad cool dude. And I'm from the 90s, you can tell. He's a rad cool dude, guys. There we go. But yeah, there was just a fun UHC. All the time shotters, all the guests. It was amazing. Or is amazing. Is amazing. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm excited to see what you guys think. Okay, so that's going to open up like that. And then we're just going to play kind of with colors and shapes and like weird little designs down here, because that is what I want to do. I want to give it just a unique feel that you're not going to see every day in a tunnel in Minecraft. And that's what I like to do. I did it. There was once the 2 servers ago, I was playing on a server a while ago, and I did an underground kind of farm area, and it just turned out it was kind of cool. It looked like a fallout shelter made of wood. Oop, not like that. And I like using wood. I'm not a clay guy. Because wood is so easy to get, right? And if I lose it, I'm not gonna care. But it's a resource that I can play around with, and I'm not going to be worried if I lose it. I want this to go like that and that. That's kind of cool. And then we can have, sorry, I'm thinking as I talk here, we can have that there like this, right? Yeah, it's going to have to be up like that. That cool. Yeah, and the floor itself be kind of raised, right? Like that. This like that. I have to bring this down. the whole wall will be this style, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. You guys, and I just, again, like when I'm doing this, guys, and a lot of you can do it yourselves. Like this is nothing like fancy. Like just go play with shapes. Don't ever just like push yourself to just like, okay, well that's kind of weird because it's such like a big area of flatness. So what if I do like that, right? And then I bring that one there, right? Just a little bit more than it would be, and then the wall itself will be a bit different. So we'll just place that there, and that will go on top right here, right? All right, and already look at this. Look at the entrance we're creating to this thing. And then it'll just keep going back a bit on either side, and it'll get to a point. I'm thinking enough space, like maybe a 3, maybe a 5 wide. Down. Where's the spider? Oh, there's a cave. I know there's a cave right above me. I'm gonna fill that, I think, because it's gonna be annoying. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's work on the walls here. That spider's gonna be real annoying, guys. I apologize in advance for the annoying spider. So kind of like that, and then we could kind of bring this back a bit. Maybe even like cut away around the pillar, right? And it's just like that can go up one. That no. Don't do that. Can I do that? Ooh, that's different. No, I don't like that. Okay, well, we won't cut around the pillar. The pillar will be not cut around. It'll be too much, and then there's going to be things like spawning there. I can do that, and then that I'm not going to like. I can put wood in here. I was going to use my axe to break that. That would be horrible. So if I did, let's see, do I have anything else just for now, just to see what it would look like? I have tons of birch like stairs, but I don't have, I cut all the birch down and I used it and it makes stairs. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just to make it pop. Just to pop it. Yeah, like, look at that. That looks good, I think. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I always like hearing, I always like reading, like, there's a lot of people that are builders and are like, they create these massive, crazy things. And then I get a comment. I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. That is a great idea. Let's do it. Okay, make more stairs. Let's use all of these, just make stairs. Boom, 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 boom. And then this will not be a stair. That will be a stair. That will be a stair. And then this will be kind of like, I'm wondering if I use, just to brighten it up, it kind of brightens it up, kind of like that. And then we take this out, and it kind of, I wanted an arching roof. That's I guess what I'm working towards. It's an arched roof. Okay, and then be like that. Those corner pieces should come down one, because this is going to be where those are. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I can't place blocks anymore. Uh-huh. I didn't know this, guys, and this is just me being me. I didn't know in survival I could middle click and I get that block. I thought that was only creative. I've been scrolling all these years playing Minecraft, like being like, okay, I want my birch ones, so scroll to it. Okay, I want my spruce ones, scroll to it. I didn't know you could. Why has no one ever told me that I could middle click these things? Because you're a newbie and everybody thought you already knew. All right. Well, I guess you're right. Okay, and there and there. Ooh, I like it. I like it. That one is a little weird, I think. I'm thinking we gotta move that up. I don't know. I'll play around with it. I will play around with it. Okay, let's finish up at least this entrance, and then we'll continue to work on this. This is not going to be like a 1-day thing. This is going to take us quite a bit of time because I want it to look right. I don't want to rush it. I'm loving just playing with these blocks in here. I'm wondering if I put like back here with the lights, the stairs, right? I could come in. And then we could have like a switch that toggles on lamps maybe behind here. So there'd be like the redstone lamp system that goes throughout the thing. And it's off one switch. I don't know if that would cause too much lag. I might not do that. I might just put like a torch system where it looks like it's on like a little peg or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so let's do this. Get this in. Let's put this actually here. Get rid of that one. I don't care what that one looks like. Okay, and then structurally put it up. And I think that was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? That 6 wide is going to be big enough. I think that's. I said 5 before, but I think 6 is going to be the way I want to go with it. Yeah, let's get this main entrance done, and then we'll call it an episode. And then in the next one, hopefully I'll have the stairs done, or I'll bring you guys in and work on the stairs together, and that way you can see how much of a bumbling fool I am when it comes to redstone. And I'm just like, gosh, where does this go? What does this do? Oh man. That sound always gets me. I don't know. I don't like it. Get rid of it. That creepy, like, scary, like, I don't like it. It's weird. It's scary. I'm a chicken. I don't take things like that kindly. Mojang. Jeez, okay. Jeez Louise. So you see here, this now becomes the roof line, and we're kind of like moving into it. Ooh, so nice, so nice. Already, I'm liking the way this is turning out. I'm liking what you're putting down, B. Like that. And we won't go too much further in. I don't want to have to. I'll be done the whole thing in this episode, I think. Probably could if I just wanted to. I just would need more resources. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll put like a staired design here because we got tons of stairs, and it adds a lot when you're just like, I don't know what to do on this wall, and I really don't want to have to place slabs everywhere. So we'll do it like that, and we'll kind of like maybe like this. Okay, and boom, boom. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then if we put, wondering because we would have to do slab of the same one. I don't want to do that. What if we incorporated just a different, like that there, and that there, and then this, that. Maybe knock that one back one. Right? I think that look kind of cool. Huh. Get in there, stairs. I'll tell you where to go. Ooh, and then this thing, because we have those stairs there, and adds that, we can have these come back. Boom, like that. Actually, I kind of like that. Yep, I like that, the way that looks. That looks kind of cool. And then, see, this is how my brain is working now, guys. This is like a key to how I build, how I design things. Is my brain saw this opportunity to do something like that. It's like, okay, it gets me to play around with the depth of it. And then this will tie into that. And it's gonna be like maybe even like a curvature dome thing. Right here, we just put that there, and maybe one over here. All right, guys, that is going to be this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you kind of understand the flow with what this is going to look like. Look at how that looks already. That is kind of cool. You come down. Okay, so the button will be like somewhere over here or hidden in the chest or something like that. I don't know how to do things. But it'll open up and we'll come down. Maybe I'll switch these to stairs, upside down stairs, so we're not hitting our heads. But you're greeted by this opening, this hallway, this grand entrance that is just like maybe been here for a while. Maybe it's kind of like a fallout shelter. Who knows? I'll replace all of the stone. The stone is all going. You'll not see a thing of stone. All you'll see is these pillars, these struts holding up the structure from the weight of the building above it. And the surface area, and then it'll just kind of arch and get bigger and grander as it goes on. Like right here, we can switch up things just to add a little bit more depth, because that's what I like to do. I'm crazy like that. Look at that. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time on TimeShot. And if you got any ideas for this, let me know. Let me hear it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.